If you're watching this video today, know that your guardian angels have chosen this very moment to deliver a heartfelt message just for you. They may seem to be keeping their distance, and you might even feel that they're not showing the care you long for. However, this seeming absence is not a sign of neglect. It's quite the opposite. Your angels have been cautious around you. Not because they lack love or concern, but because their feelings run so deep that they fear overwhelming both you and themselves. Their subtle approach is their way of protecting the delicate balance of emotions that surround you. In our everyday lives, it's common to encounter situations where people's actions don't perfectly mirror what they feel inside. Human emotions are wonderfully complex. Often, our behaviors are influenced by layers of past experiences, personal insecurities, and the ever-present fear of judgment or rejection. This complexity means that sometimes the way someone acts can be puzzling or even hurtful, even when their heart is full of care. Our feelings are intricate, and sometimes the way we choose to express them becomes tangled in a web of defense mechanisms built over years of emotional experiences. You might have noticed that someone important to you has been avoiding you lately, and this can be one of the most painful experiences to endure. It's natural to start questioning your worth, wondering if you did something wrong, or even if the affection you once shared has somehow diminished. But let me reassure you, the reason behind their distance is not a reflection of your value or your actions. In fact, their avoidance is a silent, albeit confusing testament to how deeply they care for you. They are overwhelmed by the intensity of their own emotions, and because these feelings are so powerful, they struggle to manage them. This inner turmoil leads them to retreat, hoping that distance might ease the burden of emotions they're not yet ready to fully confront. It is essential to understand that people are not always straightforward with their feelings. Our internal worlds are a mix of light and shadows, where fear, love, hope, and pain coexist. Many of us, out of a deep-seated fear of being hurt or rejected, construct emotional barriers that keep our true selves hidden. These self-imposed walls are not designed to shut people out. Rather, they are attempts at self-preservation. The individual who seems to be avoiding you is likely battling with their own unresolved feelings and past hurts. They have built these defenses to protect themselves from experiencing pain again. Yet ironically, your presence has stirred emotions within them that are too powerful to ignore. Your guardian angels are here to remind you that it is not your fault. The actions of this person are less about you and more about their inability to handle the depth of their emotions. Their retreat is not a sign of disinterest. It is a manifestation of care so profound that it has rendered them temporarily unable to respond in the way you might expect. This paradoxical behavior can be confusing and even heartbreaking, but it is also a sign of how much you truly mean to them. Their internal conflict is a direct result of the positive impact you have on their life. The way your energy and kindness awaken feelings they've long kept hidden. Consider this. Imagine meeting someone whose mere presence brings you immense joy. Someone whose smile and gentle words have the power to lift your spirit, even on the darkest days. You may notice that, at times, their actions don't quite match the intensity of the warmth you feel from them. They might become distant, hesitant, or even unresponsive. Instead of interpreting this as a lack of care, try to see it as a sign of their inner battle. They are so moved by your essence that they have found themselves in a situation where their feelings are too enormous to neatly fit into conventional expressions. Their struggle with vulnerability leads them to withdraw, not as a rejection of you, but as a cry for help from within, a cry that they're not yet ready or able to answer. This intricate dance of emotions is something many of us experience in our lives. When someone's actions seem contradictory, it's a reminder that the human heart is not always simple. There are hidden depths and unspoken words that often speak louder than any overt gesture of affection. Sometimes, what we interpret as indifference is merely a protective mechanism, a way for a person to safeguard themselves from the overwhelming fear of losing something so beautiful and essential. Your guardian angels want you to understand that these complexities are a natural part of being human. They encourage you to look beyond the surface and trust that every behavior, no matter how confusing it may appear, has its roots in deep, often conflicting emotions. It's important to remember that you are not responsible for the inner struggles of others. You deserve to be cherished and treated with the kindness that your radiant spirit exudes. The fact that someone is struggling to be honest about their emotions is not a reflection on you. Instead, it's an indication of their own internal challenges, a testament to the significant impact you have made on their life. Their avoidance is a mirror reflecting back the depth of their affection, even if it appears as a retreat. In their heart, they hold an immense amount of care for you, even if they find it hard to express that care in a consistent or conventional manner. Let's take a moment to consider the broader picture of emotional expression. Our society often expects clear, straightforward signals of affection, grand gestures, consistent communication, and overt declarations of love. However, the truth is that the most genuine emotions are frequently expressed in the subtle nuances of our behavior. A lingering look, a quiet moment of shared silence, or even a brief touch can carry the weight of profound emotion. The person who has been avoiding you might not be offering these overt signs, but that does not diminish the love they feel. Their internal world is a whirlwind of passion, fear, and hope. And sometimes the simplest act of stepping back is their way of managing a storm they can barely contain. In moments of confusion and doubt, it's essential to nurture your own inner light. Remind yourself that you are a person of incredible worth, a beacon of positivity and love. The challenges you face in understanding others' behaviors are not a measure of your value. Instead, they're opportunities for growth, understanding, and even forgiveness. Embrace the knowledge that you have the strength to overcome the uncertainties of human relationships. Your inherent beauty and optimism will continue to shine, even when the actions of others seem perplexing. Now, let's broaden the perspective to the spiritual realm. Your guardian angels are timeless protectors, always watching over you with unconditional love and care. They send messages like this one to help you navigate the intricate maze of human emotions, and to remind you that even when things appear bleak, you are never alone. They want you to see that every challenge, every moment of confusion, is part of a larger divine tapestry that is unfolding in your life. Their guidance is subtle yet powerful, a whisper in the wind, a gentle nudge, or even a moment of serendipity that brings clarity to your heart. Take this moment as an invitation to trust in the divine plan. Understand that your life is filled with meaningful connections, and that every encounter, every moment of avoidance or embrace, carries with it a lesson for your soul. The person who has been avoiding you is not rejecting you. They are simply entangled in the complexity of their own heart. Their struggle is not your burden to bear. Instead, let it be a reminder that you are surrounded by love, even if that love sometimes takes an unconventional form. Allow this realization to empower you, to fortify your spirit against doubts, and to encourage you to continue shining your light. Before we close, let us join together in a heartfelt prayer. Lord, I lift up all those who find themselves questioning the behavior of someone they hold dear. In the midst of confusion and emotional turmoil, grant them the clarity to see beyond surface actions and to understand the profound love that lies beneath. Help them recognize that avoidance is not an absence of care, but a complex interplay of emotions that speaks to deep and meaningful connections. Strengthen their hearts, so they may endure the challenges of misunderstanding, and let them find solace in the knowledge that they are cherished beyond measure. May your divine light guide them through every moment of uncertainty, and may they come to understand that their worth is never diminished by the struggles of others. Amen. Allow these sacred words to resonate within you. Reflect on the fact that your guardian angels are always near, guiding you with their eternal love and wisdom. Every moment of distance, every sign of avoidance, is woven into the grand design of your life, a design that is both beautiful and intricate. Your presence in this world is a gift, and the impact you have on those around you is immeasurable. Even when the behavior of others seems confusing or hurtful, hold tight to the truth that you are deeply loved and eternally protected. Remember, you are a luminous being, deserving of every bit of kindness and love that the universe has to offer. Do not let the insecurities or unresolved issues of others cast shadows over your self-worth. Embrace your inner strength and continue to radiate the positivity that is uniquely yours. In the grand tapestry of life, every thread, every interaction is significant. Trust that, in time, the pieces of the puzzle will come together, and you will see that every experience, every challenge, has shaped you into the extraordinary person you are today. Take a deep breath and let the comfort of these words wash over you. You are never alone in your journey, and the love of your guardian angels is constant and unwavering. Their message is clear. Your struggles with the actions of others are not a measure of your inadequacy, but rather a sign of how powerfully you affect the hearts around you. Even when someone seems to pull away, remember that their distance is simply a reflection of their inner battle, a battle that is not yours to fight, but one that underscores the incredible impact you have on their life. As you move forward, keep your heart open and your spirit resilient. Cherish the moments of joy and the lessons learned from every encounter. Your life is a testament to the strength of love, and no matter what challenges come your way, the light within you will always guide you home. If you feel inspired by this message and are ready to embrace the blessings it carries, type 111 to claim this message as your own. And if you feel moved, consider leaving a positive comment for others who might need a reminder of the incredible love and care that surrounds them. May you always walk in the light of love, knowing that you are cherished, protected, and infinitely valued.